Hello my loves, it's Kat. How are you? What are you doing? I hope you're good. So today we have another pick a card and we are going to find out how will you, my friend, find success. So what you need to do is to choose a card or a crystal. We have card 1 with some dendritic opal, card 2 with some fluorite, and card 3 with some amethyst. So when you have made your decision, go down to the description box to find your timestamp. I will give you a few seconds to decide, and when you're ready, I will see you at your reading. Ready? Let's go. Hello my beautiful pineapple ones. So you chose the dendritic opal and number 29, connections, partnership, contract, commitment. So for you, I feel like this is going to be some sort of a business. And what I also feel here is that you won't be doing it alone. You will have a partner in this. And this partner could be a friend, a family member, or a romantic partner. I don't know, there might be several of them for some of you, but mostly I feel like it's just the two of you. And I feel like this other person, or it could be you, but I feel like one of you, you're kind of like sharing the what's the word? It's almost like one of you is handling the social side, like making connections and talking to people, and then the other person is taking care of the manufacturing or the bookkeeping or dealing with the numbers, so something like this. I feel like you're both quite different, and you both like different parts of the job, so you have kind of like dealt the responsibilities, and I feel like it goes really well. I feel like you're really good at this and it's really harmonious with you. But I feel like there's also something else between you than just the business. I don't think that you're just business partners. I feel like you are friends. You feel partners in more ways than one. I need some water, sorry. For some reason my mouth is really dry. It just came in this reading. I don't know, maybe it's because of you, I don't know. I just thought of something, but maybe I shouldn't say. Because the word that came to mind is cottonmouth, after a certain how should I say this without saying it? I'm not gonna say anything about it. If you know it, you know it. If you don't, good for you. But yeah, I'm not gonna. My mom might be seeing this, so it's probably better if I don't say anything. But yeah, that's what came to mind. I don't know, maybe you like to indulge. Good for you. Good for you. Either way, good for you. Right, so let's get another card in here. These are really sticky, so I'm gonna separate them a little bit. I don't know why that came to even mind, because I feel like oh, okay. So let's say if you indulge in something, I'm not going to say, but where cottonmouth might be related to some people, the message that I'm getting is that you need to slow down, that maybe you should take a break from it if you're doing it. That's what I'm getting. Because as soon as like water touches my mouth right now, it just goes completely, not like dry, but it feels dry, you know, like a cotton mouth, you know, that's how it feels. So anyway, that might be something that you should take a break from if you're doing it. Let's get you another card. Is there any more messages coming through from this? Damn, these cards are annoying. They won't shuffle in a nice way. Oh well. I don't know, there's also this feeling like what I just heard was like struck gold. So I feel like there was this like one idea that maybe one of you had, or the both of you had, and oh, now I'm seeing, have you seen The Office? I think it's in the last season, where Jim's old college friend starts a business based on Jim's idea, and he asks him to join him to build that company. It was some sort of a was it like a it was some sort of a sports business where the athletes were the sponsors or something. I don't really remember. Oh, okay. This is the card that we got. Oh, okay. We have a page of Ariel. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you, scholarships or even pursuit of education. Time to get to work. Okay. Yeah, all right. So this could actually be a little bit, there are two messages here that I get. So this business thing may come up later in the future, and right now you are taking the first steps towards that, you know? Kind of like, you're sort of like doing the groundwork without even realizing it. Now I'm getting to my own story, so I'm just gonna do a quick story time. After high school, like in high school, I always thought that I wanted to be a doctor, and then that changed, and when I realized I didn't want to be a doctor anymore, I didn't know what else I would do. I didn't have any other passions like that. I don't even know what changed. I just didn't want it anymore. And after high school, I worked for a while, and then I tried to get into university because I knew I always liked sciences. I liked biology, I liked chemistry, I liked physics, but only the theory part of it. See, I love the theory of science, like all the sciences, but I hate the math part, you know. That's the one thing I suck at. So, yeah. So I knew I wanted to do something with science, and I tried to get into university in my old city to study microbiology. And I got waitlisted, and I was on the first spot on the wait list, and I didn't get in. So my backup was it was like a vocational school. It was like laboratory work, kind of like chemistry. It had some microbiology in it, like, you know, like basically we were, how do I say that? I don't think that there are like vocational schools in like many countries. So I'm like really struggling to explain how it works. Basically, when you're at that age, you either go to high school or you go to vocational school. And I decided to go high school. You can also do both at the same time. So basically, I sort of like went back. Like I did high school first, and then I did vocational school, which are like both at the same level. It wasn't higher education, it was the same level of education as high school. So anyway, I became a laboratory technician, and while I was studying, I realized that I fucking hate microbiology. It sucks, it's awful, it's disgusting, it's, oh, ew. So it was completely a blessing in disguise that I never got into university to study biology, because I would have hated it. It would have been awful. And back then I cried. Oh boy, I cried so much. I cried for days that I didn't get in and I had to go to vocational school. And well, that was a blessing in disguise. Also, when I was in high school, I had a really rough time during, we had like this, in Finland you have like these big exams. I don't remember the word for them. They're like huge. Basically you study every course that you have ever studied in that one subject in high school. They are testing your knowledge in all of it. And I had a sort of breakdown. I don't know what happened. And my grades are pretty bad because I couldn't study. It was awful. I wasn't in a good space. Anyway, doesn't matter. Moving on. So after I graduated as a laboratory technician, my brother said that he got a spot in a university in a city that's pretty far away, and he was kind of scared to move alone because he had always lived in our hometown. And I was like, you know, I can go. Like, I can go. I have nowhere to be right now. I can go with you. So together, me and my brother, we moved to this city, like 600 kilometers away, and we are roommates or flatmates or whatever you want to call it right now. So, and it's going really great. Anyway, later I got into university. Oh wait, it's a University of Applied Sciences. And I'm studying laboratory engineering. And guess how I got in? I never got in based on my grades in high school, which is the normal route. I got in based on the grades I got in the vocational school, and I got straight in. I didn't have to do any entrance exams or anything. So basically, it could have been that if I had never been to vocational school, which I thought was like, I was going back then, I thought like, you know, that really sucks. Like I'm losing so much time because I'm going back to do something else. I should be moving forward, not moving backwards. But as it turns out, I needed those steps back, so I had that really good, that I got those really good grades. I graduated with a high GPA from vocational school, and that's how I got into the university now. So it was definitely not a waste of time. And in vocational school, I realized that this is what I want to do. I love chemistry. It's amazing. It's like real life magic. And I don't know. I've been talking for like 10 minutes now about myself, but I hope that helped you. Anyway, I'm sorry. I thought this was gonna be a really short story. It was not. I'm terribly sorry, but I hope you enjoyed. So let's get to tarot. Damn. Oh no, I had more things to say. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you, scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get back to work. Right, so the reason I told you that story, I I have a feeling that right now you're kind of like wondering what to do, or maybe you have now an idea what you want to do and what you want to study. Maybe you feel like you're going back. Maybe you once studied another profession and now you're thinking like, that's not what I want to do. I want to study another profession. And you feel like you're going back in time, you're wasting time. You're not. There is something there that you will be needing in the future. Just like I needed those really good grades to get into university later. I don't know, there is some, it could even be that you might be studying a completely different subject than what this business will later be, but there are some skills that you will be learning that will be very useful in this business that you're going to make later in life. So even, oh, that just shot out of the deck. Wow, okay. Oh, so we have 5 of Pentacles. Okay, right. So basically, yeah, I see that. Right. Are you struggling with money right now? I feel like you may be, and you're really confused about what you want to do. What's your life purpose? What am I supposed to do with my life? But you will get this sort of an opportunity or an idea that will, if not take you back to school, you will be learning something in another way. But you're most certainly studying something. You will be studying something now or later that will become useful. And you will be wealthy in this lifetime. You will have the money. But maybe now you're struggling. But there is something that you're also learning from these struggles. Maybe you're learning to control your finances, how to stretch a penny. Because I feel like, yeah, okay, so the reason why you're struggling right now, I feel like I have said this message to someone before. So the reason you're struggling right now is because you're learning to control your finances. And that is a very important skill, because without that, you will lose everything you have gained later in life. You know how those people who were not very wealthy and then they won the lottery, and 6 months later they are broke again. So that is what sort of the universe is trying to make sure will not happen to you. So they are making you struggle right now, so you'll learn how to control your finances, how to save, how to stretch a penny, how to live in a very not wasteful way. Not wasteful way. Yeah, I don't know how else to say that. So yeah, so this is important. This struggle, it's important. There is a reason for this, and you're supposed to learn from it. So as soon as you learn how to control your finances, that is the step number 1, how you will find success. Learn to control your finances. After that, studies. There's something that you will be studying. Or it could be also that you will be learning something on the way. Kind of like, I find that the best way to learn languages is to use it. Speaking the language. That's the only right way to learn a language. So it could be that you will be working on something and you will learn on the way. That's something that I feel here. Oh, okay. No, this is too many. Yeah, it makes sense. There's something about purple. Why purple? What does purple mean? I don't know why this is coming to me. I have no idea. Maybe it's just a little story while I shuffle and try to get you your cards. But it feels like if you identify yourself as a woman, I feel like you may not have been a very girly girl, because I feel like purple for girls is kind of like it's kind of like I'm a girl, but I'm not a girly girl, so I like purple, you know, if that makes sense to you. Because pink is for girls, so I don't know, purple is kind of like I'm a girl, but I'm not a girly girl. So it's kind of like a tomboy girl color for me. I don't know why that came to me, but I don't know. Maybe you find it useful. We have Queen of Wands. So, Queen of Wands. Sunflowers. I feel like this thing that you will be building, it will sort of be your baby. You're very, very passionate about it. I can't say what it is for sure. It could be a product, but somehow, maybe it is, but I feel like it's for something that you are really passionate about. Like maybe it's a product that would help people, maybe. One thing that comes to mind, something to do with their health. I don't know. There are like so many messages about this coming to me, and I just can't really say what it is because there are just too many. Because I feel like for a lot of you, it's a different thing, you know. Oh, and I just kept holding this in my hand. I don't know why. Probably because I was talking. So we have Two of Cups. Right. So I feel like this partner could be a romantic partner in this business thing. It could be a romantic partner. There's also that staff thing, because I also took this deck. This was an Archangel Raphael therapy cards. So we have the same staff here in these cards. I don't know, I might be wrong, but I feel like this was like a what the hell? I remember, but I sort of don't remember. Did it have something to do with like health, like doctors, healers? Was it that sort of like a symbol for them? I don't know. So by the way, I take this as a sign to take these cards. So pile number 1, Spirit Guides. Pile number 1. What advice do you have for my beautiful pile number 1s? That's way too many. I'm all on the floor. Okay. Let's come back. Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I kick you? Oh. Okay, so no! These cards are very temperamental. So let's try this again a little bit more calmly. Pile number 3, Spirit Guides. What advice do you have for my pile number 1s? How will they find success? What will help them? Finding, home help. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage to ask for and accept help from you, the angels, and others in the matters regarding my family and home. Yeah, so I feel like this could be a family business as well, but I feel like it starts with just the two of you, and this could be a romantic partner, and later on your kids will join the company too. That's something that could be happening. There is that staff again! That's the third one. I have never even seen those before, and now we have 3 of them. What the hell? I don't know, maybe... What's that staff's name? Because I don't remember. Staff with wings and snakes. Caduceus? Caduceus is a symbol with a short staff entwined by 2 serpents, sometimes surmounted by wings, while the rod of Asclepius is the one with a single snake. Oh, so it's staff of Hermes. I'm actually gonna read into this because I feel like this might be important in this reading. So I'm just gonna pause for a minute and read what it says and then tell you. Okay, so what I can gather is that, well, it's mostly used. I did think of this. I've seen it in like pharmacies and stuff, but I just didn't say it because I wasn't sure. But it's basically well, it's meaning nowadays that it represents like medicine, that, and also like they have it at hospitals and stuff and pharmacies. And I did say, didn't I say that I feel like this might have something to do with health? Is this some sort of a business for health or medicine or something like this? Because, and that story about my professional journey, I don't know. How do you feel about it? Well, I need to put my timer back on. So, pile number 3. Oh, there was one card that turned around in the deck. Oh, okay. So we have 6 of Pentacles. That makes sense. It's family celebrating and stuff. So yeah, this thing, whatever it is, it will bring great success, and I feel like it has something to do with family, but I'm not sure if it has to do with the family that you were born in, but the family that you will create in the future. That's what I feel like. Like this is not happening right now. You're taking the very first steps towards this future. You're still at the studying stage. That's what I feel like, and not quite ready to start making it yet. There are a few years here that you need to go through, and you need to study, and study hard. Study very hard, because it's gonna be very important to you. And yeah, you will be very wealthy in this lifetime for sure. Absolutely. Let's take one more card. Oh, okay. That shut out of the deck as well. Ace of Pentacles. You will find money. You will definitely find success. And I know that you're struggling right now, but that won't stay forever. Basically, what I'm being told right now is that you will struggle until you have learned your lesson. That's what I just heard. Like, it's gonna keep going until you learn. And that is something that you need to do. So let's do a little recap here. You will be studying soon. You'll be studying something, and study hard because it's going to be very important. Don't miss lessons, don't miss deadlines. Just do the work. You can do it. And I know that you're struggling with money right now, but it's going to be okay. You will do just fine as long as you learn to control your finances. What the hell? That's an alarm that I don't even need. I thought I turned that off. Oh well, doesn't matter. Wait a minute. That just had some sort of a meaning. Ah, it's a wake-up call. Well, that was very literal. So that was your wake-up call, the alarm that just went off for no reason, that I know for sure that I turned off last night because I didn't want it to hear today. And I'm sure that I turned it off, and yet here it was on. So that was a message for you. This is your wake-up call. Learn to control your finances. I feel like you may be a fire sign, maybe a Leo. Also I'm seeing like Taurus. So maybe you are a little bit materialistic. You like your things, and you like your brands, and you like your clothes. But slow down, think, and start to pay attention to how you're spending it. How you're spending your money and your time. So this was a very successful reading. There are a lot of things coming for you, but this is how you're gonna start it. So please do start it. So yeah, this is what I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to read for you again, and I hope I see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. So you chose the fluorite. And number 14, family tree, expansion, legacy. So what I feel here right away is that your definition of success is a little different than others. For you, success means having a beautiful, happy family, maybe living on the countryside or the, I don't know, suburbs, and just living a happy and healthy life, surrounded by nature. Yeah, suburbs doesn't really have that much nature, do they? Well, it's just, yeah. Let's cross off the suburbs. Well, maybe. Let's keep it in. And I feel like money for you, you just want to be stable. You just want to be comfortable, but you don't really thrive to be rich. You just want to have enough so that you don't have to struggle. But you're not looking to spend a lot. Like, you don't really need that. So let's get one of these cards. And also, I feel like maybe another definition of success for you is to leave a legacy. But I feel like it's more like leaving a part of yourself, a part of your soul on earth when you pass on, so that you will be remembered in a good way. But it doesn't have to be anything big. You just want to be remembered as a good person, as a beautiful being, but maybe not specifically for I don't know. This energy is somehow very different. You know, like how girls say, like, I'm not like the other girls, or boys, but you are not like the other girls or the other boys. Yeah? Okay. So we have 9 of Michael. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings and regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. Okay. Okay. So if you see that you're a warrior, who was it? Who said it? I feel like it was Annalise Keating who said something about being a warrior. I don't remember it anymore. But I just also heard worrying means you suffer twice. But let's get into that a little bit later. We also have Knight of Raphael. Committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet. Situations or topics that make your heart flutter. Okay, oh, I see. Are you single right now? And you're worrying, will you ever find the one? Is that something you're afraid of? You will be alone forever? No. You won't be alone forever. Not even close. You silly thing. You actually thought that you would be alone forever? Forever? Really? You're fantastic. How on earth do you think that you would be alone forever? You're gorgeous. You're magnificent. It would actually be quite a challenge for you to be alone forever. I feel like you have been single for a while, and you're just maybe years, and you're just like thinking, oh, it's not gonna happen for me. It is gonna happen for you. It is gonna happen for you. Oh no. I mean, I had the same worry, okay? I had the same worry. I was single for how long was it? 5 years? Yeah, I was single for 5 years. And then suddenly I wasn't single anymore. That was really shocking. Honestly, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Just enjoy your life. Enjoy being single for a moment. Enjoy feeling free to flirt. You don't even have to do like... I feel like a lot of people are saying that you're not doing the single life right, but I feel like you just want to be with someone. There is this loneliness here. And I get that, but it's gonna be this, it's not gonna be this way forever. Not even close. Not even a little bit. So, oh, actually, I forgot to cleanse these cards, so I'm just gonna do that real quick. So pile number 2, spirit guides, tell me, talk to me. Ooh, oh. Yeah, I feel like a success for you means finding the one you love, building a family, having a beautiful home, living a happy life. That's the definition of success for you. Also, I don't normally rate these, like, you know, like there are some like adjectives at the top of the card sometimes. So this one says romantic, dramatic, poetic, introspective. But I feel like I never really say those, but in these readings. But for you, that's describing your future spouse. Yeah, just so you know. Romantic, dramatic, poetic, and introspective. That's your future spouse. So pile number 2, spirit guides. Pile number 2. How will my beautiful pile number 2s find success? Oh no. We have Queen of Cups and we have Two of Swords on the floor. I'm gonna take both because that Two of Swords landed upright, or no, upright, face up. So, I'm gonna show these cards to you. We have Queen of Cups. And then we have Two of Swords. Yeah, okay. So that explains a lot. Are you a Cancer? Maybe Cancer moon. I have some Cancer energy here. You're very emotional. In a good way. You're very empathic. I feel like you are the therapist of the group. There's a lot, very strong, very strong Cancer energy here, or other water signs, maybe Scorpio. Pisces a little, but not so much. I also keep seeing like scenes from do you remember that show, the Australian one, H2O, with the mermaids? I don't know, I just feel it for you. You feel you have some mermaid energy in you. Beautiful. So, with the Two of Swords, it's almost like you're trying to make decisions, but you just don't know the full picture, and it's really hard for you because you feel like you just want to know what would happen if I choose this one or if I choose that one. But you just don't know because you can't see far enough to know which way is right. So there is some sort of a question here. Like, what's going on? I wonder if I can help you out with that at all. Also, why is there sunrise over there, but the moon is reflecting from that side? I don't like that. That annoys me. That annoys me so bad. Oh my god. Yeah. You can't have both. You just can't have both. Oh. Oh. Is it you who wants to have both? What do you want? There are two things. You kind of want both, but you need to choose just one. And you're trying to do both, but you can't have two, okay? You can't have both of them. One of them has to go. So let's see what more information we can get out of this. Pile number 2, spirit guides. Oop, oh, well, that was something. Okay, so we have Judgment. And we have 8 of Pentacles. To me, it almost feels like you are in the cocoon phase. You're a seed that has been planted and you're just about to sprout and reach for sunlight. That's what I feel here. And I feel like you've been in this phase for a long time, like not quite sure what you're supposed to do, not quite sure where you're supposed to go, and days just keep on rolling by and nothing really happens. But I feel like there is something coming. I feel like you're having a hard time choosing something or deciding. I kind of feel like maybe you were drawn to pile number one, because I feel like there was the same sort of uncertainty there, but it was more like they didn't know what they wanted to do with their lives. Like they didn't know what, like they weren't sure where they were going, like professional way. But for you, it's more like what am I supposed to do with my life sort of thing. There is that staff again. Is that? No, that's a different one. Okay, sorry. No, because there was this staff with the snakes and the wings, the medicine sign. It was like all over the pile number one, and it was really weird because that had never happened before. Either way, I feel like there is something that you will be doing with your hands. I feel like you're very crafty. And very creative. Maybe you will be, there's something that you will be making yourself, and I see sort of like painting, but something to create with your hands. It could be music, but it wouldn't be electronically, it would be with an instrument. There's something to do with hands. Maybe you will be gardening or something, but yeah, there's something to do with making things with your own hands. That's the key here. That's the key. And I feel like there will be some sort of an announcement. Or some sort of a calling. Maybe somebody has like some news of something. Because you see, like when this is it Michael, Archangel Michael? I'm not quite sure. Like he has the horn, and with that horn, like those people just rise from their graves, you know. But that's just a thing, because with that, I feel like, you know the saying, like, have you been buried or have you been planted? I feel like that's the thing. Like these people are like rising from their graves. But for you, it's more like you're being planted and you're rising as a sprout. But I don't know, there will be something. There will be some sort of announcement, some sort of opportunity that will come your way. And you have to be ready to jump on it. It's almost like some sort of moving vehicle that you're supposed to jump in on while it's still moving, like a train. Like you're supposed to jump on a train while it's still moving. That's what I feel here. And you have to be ready. You have to be ready for when that time comes. And I don't know what it's gonna be. And I also feel like the spirit guides don't want you to know what it's gonna be, what sort of thing it's going to be. They just want you to be prepared. Because you will recognize it when it comes, but they won't tell you what it is. It could have something to do with this person coming in. This Knight of Raphael. There's a future spouse. Also, what I feel here, because there is a knight and then there's the queen, who is you. It doesn't matter if you identify yourself as a male, but that's just how this is being represented here. And I feel like they will be pursuing you. I feel like you may be a little bit shy. And I'm not sure if you would have made the move. But I feel like they will be doing the first move. They will be pursuing you. And I feel like this could be the opportunity that they were talking about. It's just saying yes when they come in and ask you out or something. But yeah. Also, for some of you, I somehow say that there might be actually two people and that you have to make a choice. That could be what this Two of Swords is talking about, but yeah. Pile number 2, Spirit Guides. Pile number 2. How will my beautiful pile number 2 find success? Yeah, I feel like you just want peace from life. You just want to be happy and peaceful. Somehow I see, do you know in Divergent, they had those different, what they were called, was it, they weren't districts because that's in Hunger Games, but what was the, I don't remember, but either way, there was this group of people who were the ones who grew things, who grew food, and they were like really happy and peaceful, and that was their like purpose in life, to be happy and peaceful and make food. I don't know. Somehow I see that for you. I also see somehow the Weasley family. Oh, I'm gonna take the Empress as it came out, but there are way too many cards here, so I'm just gonna take that one. Yeah, definitely. You have two queen. Oh no, we have the Empress and a queen. And also see behind the Empress, there's like a garden, or there are like trees and such, nature, you know. There is nature in all of those pictures except for this one. Because you're worrying, right? Yeah, that's the thing. Okay. So what I see for you in your future, you will be living somewhere surrounded by nature. Maybe living in a little cottage or a farmhouse or something. Maybe you will be farmer, or you're just like living in close to the nature. And I feel you will have, I do feel like there will be a family, that you will be having a family in the future, and a spouse who will just adore you. They will treat you so well and the way you deserve to be treated. But also I see, if you identify yourself as a male, now I see it could be that you are the knight and this person is the queen. It could be either way. It could be either way now that I think of it. One of you will pursue and one of you will be the one who is not sure to if they should say yes or no. They will eventually say yes, you know. They will say yes. But for now, I'm sorry, I just yawned. But for now, it says your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of fear, regret. It didn't even say fear. I just said that. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. But I said fear. That's insane. Why did I even say that? Was it me or was it a message for you? I'm not sure. Only you will know. But honestly, stop worrying. Start manifesting. Start scripting. Start saying affirmations. I feel like that is something that you can do for now. Because I like to give some like actual advice on how you can actually find this success that I'm talking about. The way for you to start finding your success, everything that I've described here, is to stop fucking worrying. You'll be fine. It will all come on its own. It won't come any faster if you worry. You'll just be you'll just be miserable while you wait. So we don't want that. So stop worrying. Enjoy life. Because okay, I see it now. So you're the kind of person who fantasizes about the future, but kind of forgets to live in the moment. Pause for a minute. Do you remember all the things that you begged to have in the past that you have now? Maybe you're living on your own. And remember when you were a teenager, you just wanted to live on your own. You couldn't wait, and now you're here? Or do you remember when you really wanted to get that job, or you really wanted to get that spot in college, and then you did, and now you're here? Do you remember everything that you ever wanted that you now have? Just enjoy them. Don't just move on the next thing that you want and the next thing you want. No, just enjoy this moment here. Because let me tell you, because you know the quote in The Office when Andy says, like, I wish you could tell when you are in the good old times before you leave them. Right now, you are in the good old times. So enjoy it before you leave it. So let's get one more message here. So, pile number 2, Spirit Guides, tell me, what advice do you have for my beautiful pile number 2s on how they can find their success? Oh, okay, that shut out. Consult a nutritionist. Dear Archangel Raphael, I turn my eating over to you and ask you to guide me to foods and beverages that taste good, are fulfilling, and support my ideal health and weight. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure. I see. Are you worried that, or do you have the fear? Remember when I said fear and there was no fear when I was reading this card out? Do you feel like you have maybe gained weight or something? Or you don't look the same as you did like 5 years ago and you're like worried? Or do you have this idea like, yeah, I want a boyfriend or a girlfriend, but I want to lose weight first? Is this something that you have ever thought in your life? Is this something? Because if it is, you know, first of all, you don't need to. Second of all, if a girlfriend or a boyfriend is what you want, and you have said that you want to lose weight first, that is what the universe hears. So okay, so you gotta lose weight first before you meet this person. So I'm just gonna hold this person back for as long as you need. And so they are holding him back or her back. So what you need to do is now do what you said that you need to do before you can meet this person. And if that was lose weight or gain weight or something, whatever you have thought or said, that's what you're gonna have to do. So this is how you find your success. Think about it. Think about it. What have you said? Like, you know, oh, I would love to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, but first, I want to do this. What is that thing that you've said? What is that thing that you wanted to do first? Do those things now. Do them now, so that this person can finally come into your life and make you feel happy. Okay? You want that. So do the things that you said you wanted to do first. And then this person will come. And then you will be happy together. And then you will maybe have babies. And then you will maybe have a house. Or maybe move in a place where nature and stuff. I don't remember everything that I've already said to you. I don't remember it all. So, you want that. You want that. You want that happiness. So do the things that you wanted to do. Oh my god. Puppy, calm down. Mommy's filming. Oh, I have to open the door. He's very upset. Okay, come on in, you troublemaker. What do you want? Just hold on 5 minutes and he will be begging to go back outside, let me tell you. So, the actual advice here is what I just told you. Do the things you said you wanted to do before you wanted to meet your future spouse. Do those things. It could be anything, whatever you have ever said. Like, yeah, okay. So, yeah, like while I'm still single, I want to try that kink I haven't yet tried with a sexual partner, or before I get my boyfriend, I want to have a threesome. I don't know. Or I want to travel to a country alone. I want to have that experience of traveling somewhere alone, having that adventure. That's what I want to do before I settle down. Or yeah, I want a boyfriend, but first I want to write that book or something. Whatever it is, just do it now. Do it now so you can have this person in your life. Come on. And also stop worrying. Stop freaking worrying, because this is all happening. And if you want to use your worry in a constructive way, I could just hear, you have to start journaling. That's what I heard. Okay, come on. You wanna get on my lap? Come on. I don't know. So, yeah, about the worrying thing. You have to start journaling. Right, it said, release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. So maybe you can do that. Or you can write letters and then burn them or bury them, or maybe not in the water. We're trying to save the oceans. So either way that feels good to you, you should release these negative feelings that you have and start using your worry in a constructive way, because you can manifest using your worries. When you have a worry, you know what you... Okay, how do I explain this? When you worry about something, that tells you what is your desire and what is not your desire. That's how you know what you want and what you don't want. So even if you're confused with, well, what do I want in life? That's how you know the things that you worry. That tells you that information. That is what I want. That is what I don't want. So start manifesting the things that you want and just try to move the worry. Try to transform the worry into something constructive. I don't know how to explain that. Maybe you have an idea, because I don't know how to explain it. Yes, Papa. What do you want, honey? What do you want? Mommy's working. So, I need to pet my cat. I need to pet my cat, Toby, and I need to play with him for a while. And anyway, that is all the messages I had for you. Okay, come on, calm down. I will come play with you. So this is what I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to read for you again, and I hope I see you in my next one. Bye. Yes, I'm coming. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. So you chose the amethyst. And number 27, animal totems. Animal energy and powers. I just realized that I forgot to put on the timer, so I'm just gonna do that real quick. And then let's get in. So I'm gonna have one of these. Animal totems though. Animal totems. It doesn't even... Animal energy and powers. This is a really interesting card. I actually have no idea how this is supposed to relate to... I'm gonna get one of these as well. So pile number 3. Oh, well, that came fast. Ah, creation. Soul expression, something new. Okay, I see. There is something that you will be creating, and I feel like it has to do with animals. I don't know. I'm seeing like animal prints everywhere. So maybe you will have, or like, now I'm seeing like paintings of pets. And that goes with the creation as well. Okay. Very strange, very unique, very different. Pile number 3. I don't think that there were many people picking this number 3 because this feels a very closed group, very selective few of you have chosen this pile. And you all have something similar going on. So this is really interesting. Oh, no, that's way too much. Pile number 3, spirit guides. How will my beautiful pile number 3s find success? So I also see with the animal totems that it doesn't even have to be just animals, but I feel like there are signs that are being sent to you. Different signs. I see feathers, I see rocks, many different things that you see as signs, and I feel like you're very in tune with them. You know what those signs mean and what you're supposed to do. We have 4 of Great Gabriel. Time for time for a celebration. Abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. Ah, okay. So I think you're already doing it. You are already finding your success. See, the pile number 1 and pile 2, they were still in the very early phases, very early steps, taking the very early steps. They didn't know where they were going yet, but I feel like you have an idea. You have started already. Even if you have just started yesterday, you have already started. Even if it's very new, but something has already started. So that's really cool and really interesting. So let's get some tarot here. And I feel like you really closely listen to any advices. Oh, the Chariot. Yes, you're already moving to the direction. Yes. You're already going. Oh, this is so exciting. Yes, I knew that this was only for the select few of you. Yes, I know. Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's keep going. So you're doing something very creative, maybe something that nobody else is doing. I remember now, I've had this energy before a little bit. I don't remember what reading it was, but I just remember saying, what did I say? That you were supposed to do something really unique in this life. And I couldn't say what it was because it wasn't my purpose, so I can't see it, you know. Does that make sense to you? You know how somebody has this dream and they have this vision and they know what to do and they share it with other people and they're like, what? Do you actually think that's ever gonna work? They can't see it, how it works. They don't have that vision because it's not their purpose. The only person who can see how far and how big it can grow is the person who is meant to do it. So for you, it's the same thing. Not a lot of people are seeing what you're seeing. They don't understand what you're doing. I just realized that all the cards are just lopsided in the camera. So, yeah. You're doing something creative, something unique, and not a lot of people understand what you're doing, and that's fine. That's okay. But let me tell you something. Try not to talk about this with a lot of people because I just have this feeling that a lot of people in your life right now, they might slap you in the face with a wet towel, okay? So it's probably safer if you keep it to yourself until you have some actual proof to show them, some actual, like, yeah, this is what I've done. So we have King of Swords and Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there are a lot of people who would rain on your parade or tug on your Superman cape, which is totally not cool. So I would suggest that you should probably keep it to yourself for now, whatever you're doing. And just keep doing it on your own. You're already going in the right direction. Whatever you're doing, it's working. Even if the progress is slow, it's gonna work out. It's going to happen. Like, see here, like this boy, really depressed, doesn't even understand what he has. And then it comes. The surprise blessing. And it's coming for you. I know it, but I feel like you would really have to fight for this vision if you told people about it. You would have to try to explain your side and try to tell them how this is and why it's happening. But I feel like it's really important that you just don't tell people about it. Just so that you don't lose your spark. Because I feel like you're very sensitive. You're very sensitive to, like I said, like you're very sensitive to signs. You're very empathic. And I feel like you are not protecting your energy well enough. I feel like a lot of people take on your energy and you don't know how to get it back. You don't know how to get it back. So basically, I feel like there's this cycle that you keep doing. Like you're alone and you recharge. You don't talk to people, you're just alone and you sleep and you rest and you recharge. And when you're back, when all your energy is on, like, your batteries are full, you go back to hanging out with people, but they keep taking and taking and taking your energy, even just a little bit at a time, and eventually you run out again, and then you have to isolate yourself once more, and you keep doing this circle. You just keep doing it over and over. But you need to start protecting your energy, and you need to start calling your energy back. So what you can do, this is something that I do at night when I remember. I have this phrase that I say, and it goes, hold on, oh God, I'm trying to think. Oh, hold on. I now call back my energy. Please return to me cleansed and recharged. No, sorry. No, yeah, okay. So I call back my energy. Oh my god, how does it go? Okay, I call back any energy I may have left behind. Please return to me cleansed and recharged for the highest good of everyone involved. That's how it goes, yes. So that is something that you should be doing at night. And also you need to start protecting your energy from spirits as well. Because you're very sensitive, you're very spiritually sensitive, and spirits know that. So there's a thing that I like to do as well, like after saying that, I like to imagine somebody just throwing a very heavy black cloak over me while I'm sleeping so I don't get disturbed. So that spirits are not taking my energy as well. So yeah, because I'm a bit like you, I'm really sensitive like that, and also super empathic, and yeah, it's really draining. It is. So you need to start protecting your energy. Also, black tourmaline and obsidian, I don't know, were those even protective stones? I don't remember. Also evil eye, you should get that. And I feel like black tourmaline and black obsidian, maybe they were like grounding stones. I'm still learning my crystals. I don't remember. I remember their names really well, but I don't remember the purposes. I just pick ones that call out to me, and you know, stuff like that. I don't always remember the purpose of them, but I just heard black obsidian and black tourmaline and evil eye, so that's probably something you should consider. And there we have the devil in reverse. I am not surprised at all. Not even a little bit. Because there are these people around you, even if they mean good and, you know, stuff like that, and you don't want to cut them off. It's okay to have them in your life. You don't want to cut them off, that's fine. I never encourage people to cut keep people off just because. There always has to be a reason behind it, something that, you know, that reason that, you know, is their reason. Doesn't have to make sense to everyone. If you want to cut them off, cut them off. But these people that you don't want to cut them off, try to keep them at a distance though. Set boundaries. Say that, you know, I'm tired. I don't have the energy to be your therapist right now. You can say it in a kind of way, but I'm actually really mean. I'm one of those friends who are always giving, like, if there's a friend who's like, how am I supposed to reply to this message? And I'm like, I'm the mean one. I always have the meanest message example. But yeah, I don't like a lot of people, okay? I just don't like a lot of people. They make me very tired because I'm very, I kind of relate to you, so I don't know, maybe you relate to this story, but or my stories, but I just get so tired with people. I'm just exhausted with people. It feels like living, sometimes when you have to be around a lot of people, it feels like you're just living with a parrot or something. They just keep talking and talking and talking and talking, and I just want to cry because I'm so tired. I don't know, maybe you relate with that, but I can't. I need to be alone. And see, the friends that I have, all the friends that I have are people who I feel like when I'm with them, it feels like I'm alone. Because they don't take any of my energy. In fact, I feel a little bit recharged with them. But I can do my own things and they can do their own things. And we can just do our things alone but together. You know, that's what I like. I don't like people who have to be entertained all the time. You have to keep talking to all the time. I don't have the energy for that. So we have 2 of Cups also. So I knew it. I knew it. This was too much. Because I'm trying to keep the cards straight. But on the table, to me, they look really crooked. Like really badly. But on the camera, they look really straight. I don't know what's up with that. I don't understand how that works like that. But yeah, so I knew that they were a little bit too much on the side. So, should I get one more tarot card, or I'm actually gonna take one of these because these actually have very interesting messages here. So, pile number 3, Spirit Guides. Do you have any advice for my beautiful pile number 3s? How will they find their success? Actually, we haven't really talked about your success yet. Is it because you don't really know what your success feels like? Let's see. Pile number 3. Do you have any advice from beautiful pile number 3s? How will they find their success? I just realized, like, yeah, we haven't even talked about your idea of success yet. I only know that you're doing it already. Forgiveness heals. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, I am willing to forgive myself and others in exchange for what I really want. Peace and health. Yeah, I felt that you really want that peace. You want that quiet. You want that. You just want to be happy quietly. I feel like you may have been also drawn to pile number 2 because it had very similar energy. But see, for them it was like they wanted a family. They wanted to feel safe and secure and happy and have a family. But for you, I feel like you want to be an individual. Like you're very introverted. You want to do things alone and create. You want to create alone. You're very this is not going to be a partnership with anyone. You're going to be doing this alone. And I feel like you don't really want fame or anything. You just want to do what you do. And make enough money so that you can keep doing it. And you don't have to work for anyone else or have a side job that you hate. You just want to keep creating and be happy. And there will be a person coming for you if you don't have one already. I feel like some of you, or majority of you, may actually have a romantic partner. If not, you will have one. And it doesn't really matter. What was I gonna say? I just completely lost the train of my thought. I can't even speak right. I'm getting really distracted because I hear my brother walking around the apartment, and I get really like insecure about, because I don't want other people to hear the messages that I'm giving other than you. So I don't know, it really confuses me a lot, and that's his coffee maker, so that's just fantastic. Very sorry if you heard that. Right, so romantic partner. Now I can focus. I feel like yelling and telling him to shut up, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna be nice today. So, Two of Cups. I don't know, there's just this artist or something. There's something that you're creating. And I feel like you may be doing it on social media because that's like where people are doing it. Or maybe YouTube. Oh my god! I just saw this YouTuber, this artist YouTuber. What was her name? Valerie? I don't remember her last name, or I don't remember her. Valerie, she, oh my god. See, I paint, and she is also a painter, or at least, or is she still a student? I don't know. I think maybe she's not anymore. But she does these like vlogs where she paints and then visits museums, and she lives in Berlin, and it's just so wonderful. It's so beautiful, and she has this beautiful ambiance in her videos. Like I just love to paint and then have her videos playing on the background because I just love it. It's just, to me, like I just said, oh no, like I just that like I like to hang out with people who I can feel like I'm alone with, and that's watching her videos while painting. It feels like I'm hanging out with a friend who's doing her thing and I'm doing my thing, and we don't really have to interact, but we could if we wanted to, but we just prefer the quiet and stuff. I don't know, it's just really nice. I like to do that. I don't know, maybe you're doing something like that, because I really feel like I want to be your friend. Okay, don't freak out. I really want to be your friend. So I don't know, it feels like that. I don't, and she's so talented too. She has so many good tips, by the way. Love her. So I don't know, maybe that's something you're doing, because I see like videos, I see painting, I see watercolors, I also see like somebody playing instruments and stuff. I really love that. And I also feel like you have a lot of talents for different things, like not just, I feel like you're like multi-talented. Like it's almost like, you know, I just heard the saying, the real saying of jack of all trades. Do you know the full version of it? It's a jack of all trades is a master of none, but still better than master of one. So yeah, I feel like you are a jack of all trades. You have so many talents, you could do anything. Basically, I feel like you're like really talented, and when you try something for the first time, you're already really good at it. Like you're already higher than average at it because you're just so talented. You have many talents in different you know, areas, but basically I feel like there isn't a lot of things that you really suck at, like you're embarrassingly bad at it. I don't think that you have many of those things in this endeavor that you're doing here. That's gonna be successful as well, because that's just who you are. You just do things really good. But I also feel like you're really humble and you don't boast about it. You don't have a very high ego in a way. I feel like you know that you're talented, but it hasn't gotten into your head so much. It's just something that you want to do, and you want to keep doing it because you love it, not because you're good at it, although it helps. Can't lie, it does help being good at things that you like. So, you know, well, anyway, I lost my words there. So I'm going to, for fun, get another card of these, and then maybe one more tarot card, I think. Possibly so. So pile number 3, Spirit Guides, what messages do you have about how will they find their success? Yeah, I feel like you will be sharing your work with the world, and I feel like it's gonna be on social media. I don't think though that you really love social media in a way. I mean, you like privacy, and you value peace over fame any day, you know, like you would much rather have peace than fame. And I think that is one of the things that people really love about you. People really like that. You're not doing things because you want to be famous or you want to be seen. You do things, or you share your work so that you can keep doing your work. So you don't have to get an extra job or to, you know, to pay your bills or something. You can just do the things you love and have that pay for your lifestyle. That's the ideal here, and I think that you will be achieving it someday if you haven't already. We have 2 of Gabriel. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. So there will be people coming around that that are like you, that are similar to you, have similar energy and similar wishes, and I feel like you will be kind of okay, so now I see it. Actually, I'm gonna take that down. It doesn't fit there, does it? Not even a little bit. So I'm gonna just put it over here. So that's all wonky. There. Okay. So with this thing, whatever you're doing, it will bring you more friends. It will be for you, success is not just money. Success for you means that you can keep doing what you love, and you have friends, and you have a good life. But that's really it. Like, you just want to be happy. But what you really love, what you really want, is to keep doing the things that make you happy. That is the real definition of success for you. And maybe having a couple of friends that, you know, are your people. But yeah, I think that's really what you want. That is the definition of success for you. And you will be having it. And you, with this, whatever this thing is that you're doing, you will find your people. You will find a lot of people, a lot of friends, a lot of good friends that will resonate with you and that will stay in your life for the rest of your life. I feel like lifelong relationships and friendships. Do I have any final message here? Forgiveness heals. I don't think that we ever spoke about that card. Well, I did. What I really want, peace and health. Oh yeah, that's what we said. But what about the forgiveness though? Are there a lot of people who said that this is never going to work out, this is never going to be what you want, like what the hell are you even thinking? And now they are sort of, I feel like they might be still kind of refusing to see that it's actually working out, and they just can't say it, like they were wrong, they just can't say it. You can forgive them without actually having to tell them that you forgive them, or you can, because that's also kind of a badass bitch move, but you can just forgive them just to get yourself some more peace, like to stop thinking about that person, how it really annoys you and pushes your buttons. You can just, overall, you can write a letter to them and burn that and stuff, but I think there is a person who you feel like really wronged you or didn't believe in you and you wish that they had, and they were supposed to, maybe they were your best friend or your romantic partner or your family member, and you thought that, because right now what I feel here is that, do you remember in the fourth Harry Potter, the flaming, what the hell? Come on, what is it? Why can't I remember the title? But you know the one, fourth Harry Potter, okay? So when Harry gets chosen to be the fourth Triwizard, oh my god, I'm losing my words, champion. And then Ron gets really jealous, and he doesn't, like, in the books he's just like really mean and stuff. And when Harry goes to him after being chosen, and Ron doesn't understand, like, he is mean, and he's like, well, why didn't you tell me that you put your name down, and stuff like that, when Harry didn't do it at all. This would be so much easier if I could just remember the title. I am actually reading the audiobook right now, so what the hell is this? Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Oh, I was thinking flaming. I don't know. Okay, so Goblet of Fire. So somebody puts down Harry's name in the Goblet of Fire to so that he would be chosen to be the champion for the Triwizard competition. And but Harry is not old enough, so he couldn't have put it down himself. So he was too young to compete, but because he was chosen, he has to compete. He has no other choice. So people don't believe him. People think that he put his name down somehow in some sort of trickery, asked a older student or something to put his name down, but he didn't actually do it. It was like the bad guy from the movie that did that. And so nobody believes Harry that he didn't do it except Hermione. And that night when everybody, the Gryffindors are like celebrating him, like yay, fantastic, we have a Gryffindor champion, like yay, how did you do it, how did you put your name down, wasn't there an age line? And when he gets really upset and yells them that he wants to go to sleep, and he just wants to talk to Ron, and he goes to the bedroom, and Ron is there like, so how did you do it, did you use the invisibility cloak? And Harry's like, well, the invisibility cloak doesn't make me any older, like I couldn't have done it then. Like, he was like, yeah, right, because I thought that if you had, then, you know, it covers the both of us, so you could have just told me that you were gonna do it. And Harry was, I didn't do it, like I didn't put my name down. And Ron is like, yeah, whatever. And they actually had a fight. And so after Ron kind of like gets mad and closes the curtains of his bed, like this 4-poster bed frame thing with the curtains, and he closes them really angrily, and Harry is just left there thinking like what is he going to do when the one person in the world who he thought would for sure believe him didn't believe him? Like, what is he going to do? And I feel like you may have had a similar experience in a way. Like, this one person, I feel like maybe you were really excited about this idea that you had, and you went to them, and they were this one person who you thought that would be on your side, who would be really excited for you, who would help you do it. And they said, no, this is never going to work out. I feel like maybe you had that sort of experience, or a similar experience. You you know, Harry and Ron, they do eventually make up. When Ron said, when it was actually after he has to get the egg from the dragon, and then Ron is like, I think somebody's trying to kill you. And then they make up. So basically Ron had to admit that he was wrong. But yeah, so maybe you will get that apology later, but there is this, you can forgive for your own sake. That is something that you could do. That is kind of, because in this reading I like to give some actual advice on how to reach their success, and I feel like that would be that one success thing that you should do. Forgive those who have wronged you. You don't have to forgive all of them, and not for everything, but some of them, because that will bring you some peace and quiet. And also accept help from others, because you will find some friends while doing this, and they will want to help you out. They will want to see you succeed. So they're gonna have some really great advice for you. So that's what I really had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to read for you again, and I hope I see you in my next one.